Today, a cautionary tale about differentiation that affects me personally, because unfortunately, we're talking about the recent release and reboot of one of my favorite video game series, Saints Row. For those of you that don't know, real quick, Saints Row is a clone of Grand Theft Auto. It's an open world environment where you can go and do pretty much anything you want. And the creators of Saints Row knew that they would never be as popular or as technologically advanced as the creators of Grand Theft Auto. So they decided to differentiate themselves and basically take the idea and completely spin it on its axis and be as outlandish as possible. This tactic made them stand out in the marketplace, and while, like any good differentiation tactic, it wasn't for everyone, it grew a loyal fan base of hardcore fans, including myself. By the fourth installment of the game, the creators knew they had to keep upping the ante on how outlandish things can get, to the point where you're the head of a street gang, known as the Saints, and your tactics are so powerful and so popular that you actually get elected into the White House. Combine that with a full-scale alien invasion, and somehow they seamlessly wove Rowdy Roddy Piper and Keith David from one of my favorite movies, They Live, right into the storyline. The comedic writing and the sensibilities were tailor-made for me, and it quickly became one of my favorite games of all time. So naturally, I was excited when the reboot was announced. However, they made a critical mistake, and they abandoned everything that differentiated them in an attempt to grab more market share. Anyone that's been involved in the creative process or on a committee could probably very easily imagine, I'm not sure if this is true, but I imagine some type of grand conference room, the creators sitting all around the table, and at the head, some deep-pocketed investor who wants to gain his investment back as fast as possible by appealing to the masses and, in effect, watering down everything that differentiated and made this property successful in the first place. Long story short, one of the most anticipated games of the year was released, universally panned by critics, sat in the middle of the road along with all the other commoditized games out there, and currently is one of the worst rated games of the year. This is a critical misstep on the path of differentiation, a misstep that could probably bankrupt the company and unfortunately deprive me of some of my favorite differentiated recreational time.